Hi, here we are with example number 2 for lesson 7-5 on percentage reviews. And this is actually a question I would give my 7th graders. They've had problems just like this. So you can do this. I believe in you. So a clothing store purchased a pair of designer shoes for $79.99. So that right there, we have our original price, that starting price. Let's see what's going to happen to that. They plan to mark the price up. So mark up is going to increase that price by 37.5%. And then after a few months, the store finally sells the shoes at a rate of, so a new percentage, 20.5% off. So that's going to be a discount of the retail price. That retail price is the price after the markup. So retail price is going to be price, that's a not nice. Price after markup. How much of a profit, if any, did the store make by selling the shoes at that discounted price? So two things need to be happening here, which makes sense because there's two percentages. So first, I'm going to start with the markup, and I'm going to make sure that I'm labeling the work that I'm doing so that I can stay organized. So let's see, I circled the markup with purple, so we're going to start with the markup first, and I'm just going to label this. So like before, I'm going to use that part equals whole times percent over 100 equation. You can use the percent proportion, but you really want to try using the equation instead. It's going to make your life a little bit easier in the long run. So that original price of $79.99 is that whole, that starting, that original price. So that's going to be, we're going to be looking for X of the part, $79.99. And like we talked about with that percentage, I'm just going to take that 37.5 and divide it by 100 because we always have to divide our percents by 100. So $79.99 times 0.375 is going to give us, oh, nope, that's not what we wanted. Oh, boy. You didn't see that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, brutal. Okay, I'm trying this one time. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry for the delay. $79.99 times 0.375 gives me $29.99,625. All right, so now, first off, we're dealing with money, so we always have to round money to the nearest hundredth place, which old school rounding, this is the hundredth place. That 6 tells me to go up, which causes the 9 to turn to a 10, which causes this 9 to turn to a 10, which causes this 9 to turn to a 10, which causes this 2 to turn to a 3. So $30. And now this isn't the new price, because remember, the price was supposed to be going up, hence the markup. This is the markup amount. So we need to add that back on to the $79.99 to get the retail price. So, geez Louise. Oh my goodness, guys. Having some difficulties this morning, and it's because I don't want to do math in my head. $30 plus the $79.99 is going to be $109.99. Don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I did. And so this, what we have right here, is my retail price. Now, this is the price that we're going to use to do that discount that's happening next. So again, I'm just going to label that my discount is happening next. So now with your discount here, you have a couple of options. You can do what we just did and, make sure you subtract that discount at the end. Or you can start thinking about like what percentage is going to be left. If I'm taking 20.5% off of 100, so 100% minus the 20.5%, so that total minus your discount leaves you with the percentage that's left. So 100 minus the 20.5 is going to leave us with 79.5. This is that percent left left after that discount. So still looking for my part. My new whole is no longer the $79.99 because I don't have that number anymore. I'm using that $109.99, that retail price, because that's the price that's being discounted, not the $79.99. And now, depending on what you want to do, if we use that percentage that's left, if we use the 79.5%, we don't have to do any subtraction at the end because we already have what's left. I'll show you that. We'll start off with the 20.5%. 9.99 times 0.205. So 109.99 times 0.205 is going to be 2254.79.5. 2254.79.5. And again, rounding that to the nearest hundredth because money, and that's what we do. We'll go to 55, so $22.55. And again, this is not the price that it's selling for. This is the amount of money that has to come off of that $109.99. So taking that $109.99 and subtracting that discount amount that's coming off would give us 109.99 minus 22.55, 87.44. Gives us a sale price of 87.44. It's not pretty. $87.44 is the sale price. That's the price that they're selling it for. That's the amount of money the person who bought the shoes in the store paid for it. Now, again, like we talked about with that 79.5%, I'm just going to show you this quick because it's kind of nice. If I had just taken that 109.99 and multiplied it by that 0.795, right, converting the 79.5% into a decimal, you'll notice that right there gives me my 87.44 that matches my sale price. And that's because instead of doing the subtraction at the end, like we did here with the 2250, we did the subtraction up here in the beginning with those percentages, which is why we didn't have to do it at the end. So either option can work. And last but not least, to finish this really, really long multi-step problem up, answering the question of how much of a profit did they make. So they originally purchased the shoes for $79.99. And they sold them for more. They sold them for $87. So that definitely is going to give them a profit. We'll subtract to find that profit. 87.44 minus 79.99 is going to be $7.45 profit. Boom.